If you both can relate to any one of the characters, who in the story would it be? Now, we talked a little bit about kind of the founding characters and kind of seeing yourself there. At the end of the project, is that still, or not the end, you're still developing stories and this is ongoing. Is that still the character you feel closest to, Quinn, or has that kind of shifted as you've worked?
I say yes. Definitely still feel very close to Scott. He's, in a way, he's kind of like the Captain America of the team, and Captain America is like one of my favorite Marvel characters for the same reasons, just because of the kind of person he is. But I also Jenny is so much fun to write. So a lot of my, I have an amazing, I don't know if it's a curse or a blessing, but I tell dad jokes all the time.
It's a curse.
And so she's like a really funny character. And so she's very fun and feels very natural to write. She definitely has angst in her life too, but she's really, really fun to write. And so she's kind of my outlet for all my goofy humor.
Yeah.
Well, as a writer, do you do that? Do you kind of see like consciously or not? This is something that I really enjoy doing, but this wouldn't make sense for that character. But
yeah. And comes Jenny for the damn joke.
But it's fun, and it's fun to but it's kind of cool because like every character has because people are, like I said, people are complicated. There's lots of aspects. It's like when you're around this group of friends, you act this way. When you're around this group of friends, this part of you comes out. And so in a way, there's little bits and pieces of me, I guess, in all the characters. So I love them all. But
what about you?
Yeah,
as someone who has been involved with this and obviously developing the physical design and the costuming and bringing these ideas kind of to life on the page. Is there a character that you kind of see yourself in at all, or no?
Well, I would say initially it was Scott's kind of alter persona who he changes into was Gar, but that's mostly because of his melon-sized pecs.
That makes sense.
I think it's usually like who I like to draw the most is who I end up connecting with, and then the personality comes through more in the. I read the script and I'm more always focused on what they're doing, and then I read what they say and I try to convey that through body language, and I get a sense of like who they are. But I got to be honest, it's not really until I read it when it's done that the whole story, and like we were in our conversation where I feel like I didn't draw it anymore. I'm just reading it and enjoying it for the entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And it's very different to consume it that way. So I connect with it more based on who I like to draw the most. And so for me, the two characters I like to draw the most are definitely Jenny, because just a bit quirky body language, how she's designed is slightly different, but then she just has this phenomenal design that we struggled with for years.
Like our armor.
Yeah, exactly. So it finally just gelled. I don't know. I talk about it in the back of the book with the commentary, but it ended up being me and my brother Brian ended up inking and coloring the 4th issue and the majority of the 4th issue. And he, it was a big page for him too. He had a breakthrough in the craftsmanship of coloring that the armor for her, and it was just awesome. It was just like such a phenomenal moment, kind of for both of us. One, to design it, and two, for him to kind of color it. So. And it's a big moment for her, so luckily it all kind of came together. So it was this particular page here, but it was just in general, like she kind of levels up in a way, just with her own understanding of her abilities, and then just to think about yourself, like as somebody who has been either picked on or has been a bit of an outcast in your life and struggle with confidence, and but you put on a persona of confidence. This facade, and then to end up having this ability, to be able to literally project that, and it, to be able to protect others. And so all of that came about. I just enjoy drawing her the most because of that.